on, Green. Now I've got to do this, you know, anytime before. Copy. Paste. Go. Close. Right. Previously on Stairfax Temperatures, we fed the queen. And my cats are fighting. You cats, I tell you. So the save function doesn't work in this, or rather the load function doesn't work. It just forces you to choose a chapter instead. So that's why we're starting from a save state. And right off the bat we have a freeze. What is Tricky saying? Also, somebody pointed out that that treasure chest up there was not empty. It actually contained this map. Alright, Tricky, say something. I was told to listen to what you're saying, so what are you saying? Nothing. Good. Well, maybe the queen can help us then. Because I don't remember where to go next.
Use your new skill wisely, Tricky.
Of course, that new skill that he never actually got. Very helpful, thank you. Well, in the final version, we would now be going to somewhere. These mushrooms, I swear. Tricky, get out of my way. You're as bad as the cats. I believe at this point we would go to the R-Wing. But let's grab some bombs while we're here. Dum-de-dum. Oh, maybe we can't have any more. Maybe we're maxed out at 3, which is very silly. So where's this going to take us? The R-Wing has no bottom. Which explains why Fox is still there. Clearly he fell out the bottom. I thought we were supposed to fly somewhere. But I can't choose any of these. Except flying back. I don't know if that's because it's a demo, or because something funky happened. Or because I'm forgetting what I'm doing, but... What do we have? We got that. Oh, I know that we can go back to the SnowHorn Wastes. And also to Moon Mountain. Which, that's right, she gave us a key of some sort. Which is probably what we want to do. So even though she said she was giving Tricky some sort of skill, she actually gave us some sort of key instead. Because the dialogue is not finished or something. Tricky is standing inside me. Yeah, blow up the dinosaur. Okay, that seems like the right way to go. This is pretty well the same as the final, but decorated sparsely. With these mushrooms placed in a really cheap spot where you can't dodge them. See the sky from here. I don't think you can see that in the final version. Oh no! Is there a fuel cell along the edge here? Nope. Not this time. Let's not fall in there, though. Tricky is just magically over here. To the moon! Better heal up, I wouldn't want to die. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, dying isn't actually a thing in this version. You just don't die, ever. Your health gets to 0 and nothing happens.
Wake up! Somebody coming!
Although, when your health is at 0, it won't let you talk to NPCs and buy items. So it is still important to not be dead. That cutscene seems a lot longer than normal. Boxes around here that aren't usually here. These eggs have crappy hitboxes. Smack. I feel like there are more barrels and more of these explodey spots than in the final game. And we can't open this. Okay, when she gave us the key, did she not actually give us the key? Or am I in the wrong place? That's not what I want to do. She definitely gave us a key of some sort. Tricky, what the hell are you doing? Are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna save here, and then quickly run back. See if there's something going on that I've missed. Oops. In the final version, this is all kind of walled off so you can't fall. And that was the wrong direction. You always go left here, no matter which way you're actually going. Big jump. And those sticks are unusually solid. She doesn't see anything useful, does she?
Use your new skill
Yeah.
wisely, Tricky.
That new skill that we don't have. Maybe I should use the key that he didn't actually give me instead. The icon seems to imply that we can do something here, but I don't think that's correct. Yeah, I don't know. Am I supposed to save the mammoth already? I can't remember the order to do things in, but let's go back there. That was accessible earlier than it is in the final game, so maybe that's what I should be doing. Get on the switch, Trippy.
Stay!
For some reason, I thought she gave us the Moon Mountain key. Too far. This fast forward doesn't work very well when you're swimming. This neat looking room. This stretched out texture. I mean, thinking maybe she gave us the key to this gate, but since it's already open, the key just disappeared. Oh, yeah, can't get in here. There's an invisible wall in my way. Here, too. Right. So she would have given us this key. Which means probably she gave it to us, but it's already been so-called used. Because the gate is open. The way this game is programmed, the items have two flags. One that adds them to your inventory, and one that removes them from your inventory. Which for a key, one would be having received it, and the other would be having opened the door. So that makes sense. Now, let's see if we can do this mission without the game freezing on us. I have to save often. There's no explanation going on here or anything. He just looks at us and then the meter appears. The camera does pan over to tell you that. Their bond was so close they understood exactly what they needed to do without exchanging a word. Meanwhile, this guy phases through a fence and his buddy there is just a shadow. Hey, this mission was hard enough without there being ghosts. Uh-oh. The console is spamming tricky error 2.
Fine.
Okay, it stopped. That is an error that comes up quite often. I don't know what it actually means, but it seems to be pretty harmless. I suspect it means something like Tricky doesn't know where he's going because he's a dunce. What are these fireballs doing, though? They fly off on some random path. You bugger off, dude. Tricky, what are you doing?
Fine.
Get the freaking weed. I'll take care of the cop, I mean sharp claws, you get the weed. There you go. I gotta tell him to find again. But he's too busy growling at the bad guys to do what I'm telling him to do. Oh, I gotta knock some out of the tree first. He's getting distracted by the bad guy. Yeah, these fireballs are a little glitched right now. They do seem to be like homing in on the bad guys. But sometimes they just go way off course. Mostly I just gotta keep smacking this tree to get the weeds out. Telling Tricky to find them. Even if it doesn't necessarily make the sound of Fox saying find. The icon still shows up. And then just keep the bad guys away from Tricky so that he doesn't get lost. There, he's hurting him over. How do you block a fireball anyway? He wasn't even in a blocking stance there. I think these guys are just immune to fireballs. Look at it go! Where's my mouse, damn it? He's just spinning away. And these guys seem to have forgotten what they're doing. Are they beating up on Tricky? No, they're just beating up on thin air. Alright then. Ah, they just spotted me. Good thing I can smack them right through the tree. Fine. Okay, it's fined, but fine sounds funnier. I don't know if it'll let me finish this mission while dead, so maybe I should be careful. Should just equip that, though. Okay, I think I just activated that while the menu was closing. That's funny. Oh yeah, there's health pickup. I feel like in the final game, Tricky was not nearly as good at getting the weeds to the guy. For whatever reason. To hit the tree again. Where'd that health go? There was health here, I saw it. And it's gone. At least there doesn't seem to be any sort of time limit to this. Oh, there it is. It really took off. Tricky, leave the bad guys alone. They're just distracting you. Snarl. Yeah, get him. Oh, it disappeared. What the heck? Stupid disappearing weeds. But at least he's smart enough that you don't need to tell him to get another one. He just goes for the next one that's around. You only need to tell him if there's none left, and he just gives up. Smash.
Hey, it's the young prince.
A little late there.
And who is this with you?
This is my friend Fox McCloud.
I'm not fast forwarding, so I don't know why the audio's out of sync.
Your mother told you about the spellstones, did she, lad?
Memory's at 90%.
Well, I am Garunda Tay, spellstone gatekeeper of Dark Ice Mines. It is my duty as gatekeeper to guard the land from which a spellstone is forged. If a spellstone is ever returned to its home, then its power will be lost. General Scales took the spellstones and discovered that I was a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum. Allow him to take the spellstones back into the sacred land, or he would destroy my tribe.
This dialogue is definitely different from the final version.
Put the entire planet at risk.
In the final version, it also was in sync with the display.
My daughter did not think this way, and so to save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself.
I think the game is just lagging, and that's why it's lost sync.
Dark Ice Mines was torn from the planet. Scales did not destroy my tribe. He enslaved them instead. My daughter has dishonored me.
What can we do?
You must find this monster within Dark Ice Mines and return it to the volcano force pine.
Oh, hi. You guys are still around, huh?
Will the spellstone's power be returned? I will open
Hey, you guys can come down here. This is an uphill battle. Anyway, this is where that secret cave is with the fuel cells in it. In the final version, it's a wooden grate instead of ice, but that change seems to be completely meaningless. Got some interesting combination of music there. This guy's got like a blanket on and a helmet. That's unusual. Oh, too bad it disappeared. Hey, the tree is real for once. These guys are still trying to stop me from getting the weeds, I guess. Nobody gave them the memo that I'm already done with that. Oops. Quick, Fox, fly up there! I can't fly. Oh no. He is the world's only flying fox, but he still does require a spaceship to do it. Wait a minute. No, he's not. Tails! Miles per hour is the world's only flying fox. This guy hardly even counts when he's using a spaceship, does it? And there's all those other flying foxes, but hush. Hey, look, there's a cave in the waterfall, which is spewing snow instead of water. I assume that's just where those things are coming from, but let's look inside. Might freeze to death, but oh well. Yeah, there's nothing in here. If there's even ever going to be another one. What's Tricky lying about? Looks like I missed the bus. And boxes. There we go. It took 6 tries to feed him. Okay, well those platforms aren't showing up again, so I'm just gonna fly. Hey, didn't I just say he can't fly? Oh well. Look at this. This music's loud, dude. How is Tricky even gonna get here? He's not, he's just gonna give up. Oh, slipping. It's snowing indoors. Well, I guess you can call this indoors. Is this the cave that's supposed to be represented on the test of whatever it is where you match the items? Because that's pretty obscure. What about here? Can Tricky magically warp over to this hole? Nope, it's not even registering. This hole might not actually have the Tricky control object connected to it. Well, I would have thought those are those. There's the hole you see, and then there's the object that tells Tricky he can dig there. Maybe that one's missing. Maybe it didn't load because it was so tight on memory here. Maybe Tricky can't get here anyway. What is going on? He just disappeared. He's trying to get... He's still trying to get the weeds. Tricky, you're dumb. Let's go up here. Up here, I think it's technically out of bounds, but... well... Don't. This is where we could be going if the platform had not failed to spawn, so... Here's another cheat well that we can't actually do anything with. Because the wells do not function in this version. And then there's just these. I don't know what's going on with all the stretched textures. There must be some kind of glitch with how the level data is laid out or something. Maybe the textures were supposed to be using a different render mode that didn't get converted properly for GameCube or who knows. Well, looks like Tricky's never going to get over here, so we'll never find out what's in it. Whoa! That is a magic platform, alright. Turns you invisible. Look at this guy! Spin! They're not fighting, they're dancing. Tricky, did you break their brains? Did you hit them in the head a little too hard? Alright, let's go to Dark Ice Mountains. We'll leave those guys to dance on their own. We've still got this music going, too. That should change once we get to the hollow, I hope. Get on the switch.
Stay.
Dum-de-dum. Oh, there we go. Nope, that didn't fix the music. Something is eventually going to override this music. Watch for falling trickies. Did I say trickies or turkeys? The world will never know. Both are applicable. This is a funny combination of music, but it is getting old. Alrighty. The text is a bit overlapped there. Hopefully that stops it. That's not the same music, that's the Arwen music. Once again, Fox that's left behind and the Arwing just... Well, Tricky was still in there. Tricky just stole my Arwing. What the hell, dude? I thought we were teammates.
SnowHorns tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the Dark Ice Mine. If you can locate the Gatekeeper's daughter, you will be able to help me. Free the SnowHorns by finding that spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Let me out.
Alright.
Fly through 3 gold rings to open the Gatekeeper's force field.
To open the force field. Yeah, this isn't quite the right music for this section, but keep going, he says, out someone who has just started. Also, you can die in the Arwen levels. Oh no. Where will I ever find another one of those? At least you can die by crashing directly into the rock. I don't know if you can die by losing all your health. Frickin' lasers. I sure did. How are you supposed to dodge that? Come on. Do a barrel roll. Wouldn't be Star Fox if you couldn't do a barrel roll, even though this isn't a barrel roll, it's an aileron roll.
You did it, Fox. The force field is down. It's safe for you to land. Let me out.
Oh, you can actually see the place that he's flying to. That's a nice detail that's missing from the final game. Excuse me. This is not Dark Ice Mines. Nice bug. Well, What does this guy have to say? Maybe he can help us there.
Are you
This is just
ready
going to go to Ice Mountain,
war?
isn't it? Oh, damn it, I saved there too. Well, there is something I can do about it. Remember a while ago when I said there's a function to warp you to the world map from anywhere? But it was not working. I figured out why it wasn't working. It's because controller 3 is manually turned off in the game. But I found a way to fix that. So if I go into my settings somewhere, the rainbow. Come on, you can do it. There you go. See. Okay. If I press Z, I forgot to enable the code. There. Show up there. Okay, where are you? Controller 3. Stick that code there. Excuse me. To turn it off and on again. Make sure it's plugged in. I mean, what? It's gonna lag for a second. And now that works. But what good does that do? Well, what if I were to just change the parameters of that warp a little bit? Let's see, map ID. I can just look at it here. Warp ID. Well, it's not the same here, but Dark Ice Mine 77. So what I could do then is go into the code editor and change this number, which we can't see on the screen here, but I'm going to change the destination for that warp, and then press Z again. Now look at that! Dark Ice Mines. Magic. Nice effect there. Go figure. You can see where you're actually flying to, but then you don't actually fly there. Does Tricky do anything if you feed him here? It's just the same as the final, except his voice cuts off. This looks slightly different. I don't remember that water, that lava fall being there. Ricky's just rolling around. Although it certainly might have been there, and I'm just not observant. That much is definitely true. Oh, these guys. Looking strange, and especially looking strange when they get killed there. What was that? There's a lava thing just kind of appearing out of nowhere. And at the top, that guy just got sent up to heaven. Look at this guy do. He appears, and then his planet needs him. Yeah, some of the environmental effects are very glitchy in this version. The snow just turning into a column or a plane. Lava just appearing and disappearing. Whoa! That doesn't happen in the final. So, what do you have to say? I see. Oh, I didn't want to talk to him again. He didn't say anything valuable the first time. Look at this.
Fine.
It plays the solution sound effect when you do that, but it's very faint. What are these guys up to? Looks almost X-rated. Better take care of that. This is a PG stream. I'll have to do it the hard way. It's a PG stream, except that I curse sometimes, but anyway. And again, this game is rated T for teens, so I guess it's not PG. So there you go. Kids, stop watching. The ESRB debans it. On the other hand, there's no rating for a demo version. And there's no description for this box. Oh, there was a message at the top of the screen, though. I'm sure it just said text is not in this file, or whatever it was. And that appeared to be some sort of key. Shackle key. Not surprising, because that's just where you would get that same key in the final game. Snow is peeking through the ceiling. And it's pouring rain on the other side of the tunnel. That guy has a flea or something. Oh, come on, dude. I can't even control myself yet. I'm still in the climbing animation. I'm crawling. Oh yeah, the scaffolding is different. Is that different on the outside, too? Looks pretty well the same there.
Where are we going?
Again, this place is just walled off. Same with the final, you can free move your way in there, but it's just empty. It's just what you can see. Hey, buddy. I sure can. I'm glad you didn't ask. I mean, what? Okay, stop talking to him, or not talking to him, and use the dang key. Yep, this is a keyhole, alright. Let me just pick the lock, because I don't remember where I put the damn key. Alrighty. Take this as a reward. It doesn't always skip the animations for new items, but the treasure chests do skip it. This guy gesticulates wildly to make up for his inability to speak. I bet I know what you're gonna say. Nothing. Hey, I was right. Fake tree. Well, not entirely. You just can't hit it. Get there. I was going to say climb, but that works too. Did Tricky just fall into the water somehow? That grate isn't there in the final version. Oh, that wasn't tricky. That was a fireball hitting me. Easy mistake to make. That cog icon looks different. I don't know where the hell he was keeping that. Good animation. Just flips the lever with his mind, because... suddenly it's pouring rain again. It's thunderstorm in a snowy world. Is that supposed to be able to happen? Tricky, get out of my way. Wow, that guy looks a lot bigger than the final game. And he's surrounded by rainbow cubes. And missing a lot of sound effects. That guy's like twice, maybe 3 times as big as the final bird. Some bugs. I'm not sure if it can actually storm here in the final game. I've never seen that happen. Wouldn't think it could, but maybe. Alright guys, knock it off. It's not mammoth season. Can't hunt these guys right now. Texture here looks a bit smudged or something. Like somebody just tried to stretch it out to make a sort of landing pad effect. I agree. This guy's spitting pure facts here. Yeah, you should be ashamed, Tricky. These are some serious accusations this guy's got. Holy crap, he's on fire. So, as usual, this is where Tricky realizes that he's been able to breathe fire this whole time. Only needs someone to tell him to do it. Usually there's some actual explanation going on there, but in this case, here's just the gate. And I feel like you can see further than normal. There's a wall there, but for that. Camera, what are you doing? Whoa, there was text on there for a sec. Just one frame of text appearing. That's an interesting shadow you've got there.
Flame.
Right. Now, as we didn't discuss, use your fire to melt this glass. I know it's not ice because my fire doesn't do anything to it. That gets us access to this nothing. Because the plant that's supposed to be there didn't show up for work today or something. What are you doing? You've got an A button on your nose. Alright, let's go in here. Wow. This version is definitely better. Look at all these bats. There aren't any. Oh, there's one. But he's only in here. And he doesn't seem to be actually coming down. Yep.
There's something here.
Really? I mean, this thing. How did Fox get over there? Where's the fire, though? Tricky, you had one job. You screwed it up. And now this is happening. Because of the heat from that intense invisible flame. flush. Oh, there's the fire. Just took a little while to show up. This room looks a little different. Whoa, big guys. Complete with rainbow texture cubes again. Where'd the third mushroom go? Excuse me. They don't have a description here. Anyway, I'll just burn that. I wonder what that twinkling sound is about. Is it Tricky trying to think of how he's supposed to use flame? Yeah, there is something there. Go do what I told you to do. What the hell are you looking at? What? Look at what? There's nothing to see here. Look at this! Tricky, you idiot. Do I have to kill both of the bad guys first? Before he'll realize that he's supposed to be doing a thing? This guy has some really wonky looking animation. And now I'm stuck on nothing. Oops. I don't know why that sound effect keeps playing. Yes, look at this over here. Is he trying to find something that's making this noise? Quit yawning and get over here. There. Get dum-dum. Maybe he was trying to call my attention to this, even though we can't reach it yet. Earthquake. See, this animation is still here for this item. Still invisible thing in the way. And when those guys die, they don't quite die. They leave behind their invisible corpse. This place has a serious problem with a leaky roof. Push that one more inch before you climb it.
Bad guy.
Bad guy? What bad guy? Tricky, there's no bad guy here. Look at that! I have never seen him climb before. I don't think that animation is even used in the final game. Either that or I've just never seen it. Is he referring to that? Whoa, the sky changed color. Is he referring to that bat? Because I don't think that's a bad guy. He's just flying around minding his own business. Can't flame the bad guy. What the heck? Tricky, why are you so useless? I say after literally requiring his help. Yeah. Damn straight. Here's that thing I assume you asked for. Looks like it's made out of tinfoil, but okay. I want another one. Find another rose. Perhaps in a box. Perhaps not. Isn't it just buried in the ground around here? It's not back in here, is it? Did I do a stupid? Surely Tricky can just dig something up around here, right? Is it back in here? That would be pretty strange, but... yeah, that is different. Oh, there's nothing else here. Where's that other root, though? Crack. Beautiful green sky. Wait, what? Okay, I must be missing something. Unless what he was saying was, I'm just gonna lay here until you get up to the pad there. Which would be pretty odd. Nope. Something's got Jerky's attention. Does Slippy have any actual hint this time?
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy.
Sheltered areas, yeah. You know what? I haven't looked down here. I haven't looked over there at the end where the snowballs come from, which is where it actually is. I swear I am capable of remembering things.
Flame.
Look at this.
Fine.
I need to see that every time, David. It's gonna do this. That was the problem. I forgot where the alpine roots were. But got it now. Anything interesting down this way? A wall that's not normally there. Ow. And it looks like you can just clip right into the mines from here, but let's not do that just yet. Because that's not where we're supposed to be. Hey, where'd he go? Yeah, glitch something by clipping in there. No problem. Just run over here. It's very strange looking lava in there. That should get him to reload correctly. There he is. Eat the Christmas decorations. And twist your leg in a very uncomfortable angle. And proceed to say something that is not in the frequency that humans or foxes can hear. I assume a lot of the voice clips are just plain missing from this version. It could be that there's just a glitch preventing them from playing, but that's unlikely. Since this was a work in progress, they probably just aren't there at all. Oh, he's got a health meter. I can use my staff, but no, I can't. Mammoth foot surface is -1. That's an interesting message. How do you have negative surface feet? Was there not anybody on his back there? Oh, it's just hidden. Maybe his feet having a negative surface area explains the lack of footsteps. Alrighty. If this is anything like the final version, that meter doesn't mean anything. I can just hop off here. Even though the icon doesn't say that I can. Whoa, what are you doing, Fox? Just gonna climb down right through that platform. Damn noisy chair, stop making noise. That's different. Well, never used to be a giant X on that. Okay, use the fire there. Assuming Tricky will respond this time.
Flame.
There he is. Good boy. Over here. Get out of my way. Don't steal me a cannon. Whoa! I don't remember you being here. Is there an X in the final version? I just never noticed it, I guess. Maybe it's prominent here. So that does exactly what you'd expect it to do. Whoa! Suddenly, it's a fusion of yellow. Like, don't go back down. Foxes. This flame effect is certainly interesting, phasing through the wall. I wonder if they're just gonna blow open that entrance for me. It's in the box! Aha! What's that? I have to push A. That guy's just chilling. Let's take him out. Nice animation. Let's actually go over there though, just in case there's a cutscene. Doesn't seem like the fireballs did any damage anyway. Uh-oh, he's onto us. Hi! Stealing your cannon. What is Tricky doing down there? Oh, there's no magic plant here. Wonder if the cannon still uses magic power, though. No, it uses rainbow cube power. It's still storming. Very strange sounding thunder. Doesn't look like it's using my magic power. Unless it's just not showing. Let's take out these guys. Because they won't. Something is just going boom, boom, boom like crazy here. I don't know what it is. But these guys won't show up unless I'm at the cannon. Seems like I can just fire at will because there's no magic limit or anything. There we go. And then we have a bit of an odd perspective. Fox just dematerialized. That's why. purpose of these holes? It's not like the roof is doing anything about the rain anyway. Skipping a jump. Suddenly severe fog and rain and glitch. I might have glitched something by hopping that way. So let's go back. And no, that didn't consume any magic power. Which makes sense. Why would a cannon use magic power anyway? Gotta put the cog in the right spot. And almost put it on the spindle. Actually, clip through the spindle a little bit, but yeah, close enough. Over here. The rain has stopped again. The rain stops and starts suddenly. So much. It's like Alberta out here. Well, I mean, just look at the snow. It's exactly like Alberta. Except for the lack of pickup trucks. Okay, I didn't glitch it. That's just how it is. Of course. Green skies are gonna clear up. Put on a glitchy face. My tail's clipping through your head. Put on a glitchy face. So that's all for today. Don't forget to throw the like button into a volcano. Hey, the snow stopped. Fire the subscribe button out of a cannon. And fly, well,